Hello, my name is Stephen Padilla, and today I will be discussing the social movement of the Patient Protection and Affordable Care Act, also known as Affordable Care, and better known by its nickname, Obamacare. Origins of Obamacare can be traced back to 1989 by the Heritage Foundation, which mandated that the head of the household provide basic insurance for himself and his family members. In 1993, Republicans introduced a health care bill that would also require many Americans to purchase health insurance, but ultimately was not passed. In 2008, President Obama introduced a health care bill that did not require Americans to forcibly purchase health care insurance, but instead lower premium rates and provided health insurance for those at a lesser cost. Because of this, many Americans were able to afford health care. Since the beginning of Obamacare, nearly 22.8 million newly insured Americans have signed up. The nature of this social movement, Obamacare, is rooted in the idealistic approach to social movements. This movement is being fought between the government's approach to healthcare and those that need it but cannot afford it due to those in power profiting from the cost of higher health insurance costs. Because of that, this shows it is a cyclical model. The issue with healthcare is always changing depending on who is in Congress and the presidency. When President Obama was in office, one of his main concerns was the health care of all Americans. But as soon as President Trump took office, they're trying to repel and replace the Affordable Care Act that Obama initiated. Due to the constant struggle between those for and against Obamacare, the most relatable theory would be the conflict theory. This is due to the fact that those passing laws are not in need of healthcare assistance, whereas those people that elected them are in desperate need of assistance, thus making healthcare a scarce resource to those living on minimum wage. This shows that the agents of change are the people who cannot afford or are not provided healthcare from their employers. The reason we are the agents of change is because we elected our congressmen to project our needs and our desires to the president and not the other way around. The goal is to change the behavior of those in power that seek to keep taxes lower because they, as top earners, would be forced to pay higher tax rates every year. Since those in Congress are mostly unaware of the needs of their people, persuasive strategy is the most effective strategy. Most have low commitment to change due to the fear that Obamacare or any further health insurance bills would affect their revenue in the healthcare field. Obamacare is a type of progressive movement since it seeks to help those that are underprivileged and who could use the benefits of health insurance but could not regularly afford it. This goes against a conservative movement that wants to keep people paying higher insurance rates due to the fact that many people in Congress receive incentives through the old healthcare systems. The political process theory greatly affects this social movement. As we have seen for the past few months, the debates around the new structure of the healthcare bills has, has not been presented because of non agreement on the political side. Because of this, the persuasive strategy has not been as effective as many would hope, due to the fact that the fate of our healthcare bill still remains up in the air, but people will continue to fight for the affordable healthcare that many need. Thank you for taking the time to listen about Obamacare and its need in society.